relevance of recognizing each stage of development is that we are conscious of where we arose from. These stages, processes, roles, and may encounter. Still, the most essential things is that this offers us a prior knowledge of how every individual being developed and how every organ contributes to a function and developing so-called human.
The journey of fertilization is truly miraculous. It is the story of the sheer determination of a single sperm that strives to merge with an egg and the inception of a new human life. During the intimate process, millions of sperm are released into the vagina, and many of them are lost due to several barriers in the female reproductive tract. However, some of them make it through the cervix and enter the uterus. Their movement toward the fallopian tube aided by the contractions of the uterine muscles. Finally, the egg and sperm unite in one of the fallopian tubes to form a zygote, which creates a unique genetic blueprint. The fertilized egg then travels towards the uterus, and after 5 to 6 days it becomes a blastocyst and burrows into the uterine lining. This process is called implantation, and it marks the beginning of a 9-month journey of growth and transformation, culminating in the miracle of birth.
It is the earliest stage of a child's life. When a baby is born, for the first 2 months, they can be referred to as a newborn, and by that, immediately after this referred to as an infancy period and last until they are 1 year old. During infancy, a child experiences rapid growth and development, and from the moment that they are born, they are constantly learning and adapting to the world around them. As a child transitions into early childhood, their world experience begins to explore and discover their surroundings, and this is the stage or the time curiosity and wonder wherever experiences an opportunity to learn. From playing toys to interacting with peers, every interaction helps them develop important social and cognitive skills. This period usually covers between 6 to 13 years old of children. This period is one of the important stages of life in which impulsory education starts. Child development continues in late childhood's period as learning social rules, respecting others, and being respected individual, improving social relationships, and learning how to collaborate. In this period, children also learn competing, protecting their rights, and being responsible. Adolescence is the transitional phase of growth and development between childhood and adulthood. The World Health Organization, or WHO, defines an adolescent as any person between ages 10 and 19 years old. In many societies, adolescence is narrowly equated with puberty and cycle of physical changes, culminating in reproductive maturity. In other societies, adolescence is understood in broader terms that encompass psychological, social, and moral return as well as strictly physical aspect of maturation. In these societies, the terms adolescence typically refers in a period between ages 12 and 20 and roughly equivalent to the world teens. In early adulthood adolescence, this is where a person begins to have the experience to start taking care of a family and have their own family to be with. This is where people's minds begin to mature because they have knowledge of family care and begin to develop knowledge of taking care of children and spouses. Summary example of early adulthood: graduating from university or completing vocational training, and starting a career, forming intimate relationship, and possibly starting a long-term romantic partnership. Middle adulthood is a time transition and change. It is a period of lifespans from late 30s to early 50s. Also, it is a period in which people become more independent and reliant on their partners, and when people are more likely to be single, divorced, or widowed. This is a transition period where people experience a great deal of a change, both personally and professionally. The transition of middle adulthood can be challenging for many people because they go through significant changes of their lives, including changing roles or relationships. It is the last stage in the life processes of individual, and it is the age of group or generation comprising a segment of oldest members of the population. During this stage, most people retire from work and no longer have the major responsibility of caring the others. Physically, older adults tend to have a decline in stamina, strength, reflex time, and the senses. In conclusion, 8 phases of development hypothesis offered insight into development of both social and psychological aspects of life. His conceptual framework evaluates the connection in your life within context of these stages. Moreover, development encompasses not only on the physical and biological components of growth, but also on the social and cognitive factors that are linked in lifelong development. We are able to employ an insight to assist people reach their full potential by having a deeper understanding of reasons behind the changes and growth that people undergo through. Gaining a deeper understanding of these phases helps facilitate our capacity to deal with these challenges we face and improve our understanding of both ourselves and to others.